We are back with the Buffalonian podcast. I'm Joe Callie, and as always, I'm joined by Dom Loss and Mike Marino. But anyway, we are back, and we're here with the Funky Friday Funtime special. And Dom, let's chat about these Buffalo Bandits we know and love here. Don't really know much about the sport of lacrosse, as we all know. Box lacrosse. Yep, gotta be specific. We don't really know much about box lacrosse, as we've said, but going to those games and being with the fans is something crazy. Like I don't know, it's to experience a crowd like that again inside of KeyBank. I've definitely said this hundreds of times at this point, is pretty unreal. And they pulled out an awesome W against the Toronto Rock the other night to clinch the number one seed in the division and also give Matty Vince the all-time win record, right?
For a goaltender.
Yeah.
I mean, it was kind of a boring game at halftime, 4-2, and then the goalies decided they were going to stop playing in the third quarter and they started to see some action.
Yeah, I mean,
we saw a fight.
We did. There was a crazy fight. Taken to the ground and just kept on ragging on him. It was something, but I mean,
16,000 people were at the
game,
so
50-50 was almost at $100,000.
Yeah, so I mean, Bandits really do know how to pack an arena.
Yeah,
I think we saw that last year when he came up.
It's
more hyped than the Sabres game. Well, now I think the Sabres are back to relevance, but
I think it'll only get better.
I think the Bandits average fans per game might still be higher because of the scarcity of the product.
Right. Yeah. There's only 16 games in a season.
Yeah, I think it's like 18 maybe now.
18 now,
expanded,
maybe
so 9 games,
something like that. It's more akin to an NFL length season than an NHL season. But yeah, I mean, Banditland showed up and they got the job done.
Big week ahead because I believe that San Diego is one game behind. I think San Diego and Buffalo had the same record, but Buffalo beat San Diego. So San Diego would be the one seed in the West, but if the Bandits win, they're going to be the number one overall seed. So if they went all the way to the finals again, they would have home floor advantage,
home field. I think it's
field.
Still field, yeah, because it is technically AstroTurf. So I would attribute
even though they play it with LeBron.
Yeah. I mean, I like it. I like seeing
some. It was kind of snazzy.
Seeing some shoes out there.
Cousins no longer on the team, which is kind of tough.
Yeah. Unfortunately, but I mean, I'm rooting for the Bandits. Bring home a championship to Buffalo sports, please. Get it rolling.
Fourth time's the charm?
Fourth time's the charm. Get the ball rolling. Then the Bills are next, and hopefully the Sabres coming up. So maybe there's a year all three could do it at once. We don't know. That would be interesting. But I mean,
fascinating, with what I'm saying.
Yes, fascinating. But go Bandits. Go to Banditland and support the next game. And through the playoffs, it's the only way. Not the only way, but it helps. That's for sure to have a home crowd and rowdy. Especially against teams like Toronto and Rochester, like teams along those lines where we're going to play them again. And it's a similar fan base, if you will, very passionate fans for both of those franchises as well. So without further ado, I think that caps our little mini rundown, if you will. We're heading into we got draft weekend here. So it's going to be a busy early week for us coming back with a lot of news about the NFL, but let's skip into here. And Dom, we got Would You Rather.
Mm-hmm.
Take us away.
All right. So with the draft happening in a matter of under an hour, the Would You Rather I have would be: would you rather be a mid-round first-round pick, but the team traded back to get you? So like they traded back from 8 to 14 and they selected you 14th overall, or would you rather be the 25th overall pick, but the team traded up and got you? So would you rather be the higher pick but know that the team traded down so they were safe of having a couple guys coming between you? Or would you rather be a later round in the first round but know that team wanted you desperately to move assets to go up and get you?
I would personally feel better with a I want you move. I don't know about you, Mike.
I'd say the mid round because you're still a higher pick.
You would make more money technically.
Yeah.
You're still a higher pick.
Yeah.
So
but that warm, fuzzy feeling you get inside when someone's like, I want you, like, I feel like
yeah, but just because the team trades, well, I don't know. That doesn't mean they wouldn't necessarily picked you at that.
Well, I mean, technically they could, yes, still could pick them at 8, but then it kind of seems that they would rather have got more assets than select a player.
I mean, that makes the team better.
I mean, you're not
wrong,
but
I'd take the higher pick.
If I was a person, I'd also rather take the 14th overall pick just because I would make more money. And
I mean, money talks, I guess. I mean, I could definitely understand that, but as I said, the warm fuzzy feeling
actually,
inside.
I would say this about the 25th pick is that it also matters what team would trade up. Like if we're talking like the teams that were like 33, 34, 35 that are trash that had the number one overall pick and then an early second and traded up into the first round.
Yeah, that's a
Or
good point too.
Are we talking about like not trash? Are we talking about like the elite teams that drafted that won Super Bowl 32, 31, very deep in the playoffs, traded up to
Yeah,
to get to then they think you're the edge. But no, I would take the 14th. That'd be
yeah. Well,
also another big thing. If I was in the green room, I kind of wouldn't want to wait till be like the last person picked. I think that's kind of awkward.
Yeah,
It's like
100%
all by yourself.
yeah. It is a little tough, I feel like, at that point. But no, I could definitely say it's a good would you rather.
Or you could have the Josh Rosen mindset. Everyone picked ahead of you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's the best product in the draft, the best quarterback in the NFL 2018 draft. I mean, he wouldn't have even been picked if he had this performance going into it. So would have been undrafted. Our boy Josh Allen would have definitely gone first overall if you had to look back at it, though. Don't you think?
Probably him or Lamar.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know this wasn't quite on the docket today, but we're talking draft.
Segue.
Just a little segue, but that was a great would you rather, and it sparked my imagination, you could say. We talked about the first Bills pick, right? We mentioned that in the earlier episode this week, leading up to this. Who's the number one overall pick in this draft?
Bryce Young.
Bryce Young?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd say probably Bryce Young.
I'm going to have to disagree with you. I think...
It's such a big gulp.
No, I'm sorry. It was a little bit of a dramatic pause, but I think, truthfully, I think it might be Richardson. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I think Carolina takes Richardson right away. I know he's a little iffy, right, compared to the other quarterbacks. Doesn't seem like the best fit, but I remember someone, the initials JPA, kind of feeling the same way, like Josh Allen, kind of like, freak athlete, lower completion percentage, yeah, but I feel like you might take a risk on him and it might surprise you.
I guess if you're going to trade from 9-1, trade a future first round pick, trade your number one wide receiver, you might as well swing for the stars, I guess.
Right. Shoot for the moon, as they say. Even if you miss, you land amongst the stars.
But if they miss, that's why they're going to take Young, because they can't take that big of a swing, because if they miss, they don't have their first round pick.
Do you think Richardson's that big of a swing, though? Like too far?
He needs to be, I believe, in a situation where he's not going to be the outright starter.
Yeah.
He needs to be like in a mentorship. Like someone's ahead of him.
Bryce Young, to me, is like floor. He has a way higher floor right away. And he's better right away.
Gotcha.
And especially in a division where you're really competing because there's no other team really that great in the NFC South.
In the NFC.
Well,
no,
I'm kidding.
Maybe, but the NFC South is wide open, so I think you would rather have a guy that, because if they miss, and they pick Richardson, and he has the kind of rookie season that everyone expects him to have, which is up and down, and they're bad, they don't have their first round pick to improve the roster around him. And then all of a sudden, like Chicago is like, man, we have the nice little second overall pick. We'll trade Justin Fields this year, and we'll take Drake May, the quarterback out of.
Or they trade up and get Caleb Williams.
Yeah,
or they take Marvin Harrison.
Or yeah,
I mean, there are definitely a multitude of ways it could go. Just thought it would be an interesting take. I wonder. I don't know. It's all up to Carolina. I feel like. What if they trade that pick away? What if someone offers them something crazy?
Carolina's not going to trade the pick they just traded for.
Come on. You never know. What if our fabulous Funky Friday bleeds into the draft?
Frank Reich already said how they've got a consensus on who they're selecting number one overall.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not going to trade the pick that they gave up a lot for.
You know what?
This isn't Madden franchise.
No, yeah, you're right. I'm thinking, yeah. But I'm excited. I think you'll be hearing this on the day after the draft, of course, because we're going to be doing our live draft special. So we'll see what actually happens. But, I think this draft is interesting just based on the fact that, there are, 5 quarterbacks that really – 4 that really could go, like, in the top 10. And, where they go, I think is interesting. But –
segue back to the on script.
Now we're back onto the docket.
It is your, after we made the rule changes last week to the Past Your Prime Hall of Fame, it is now your time to try to attempt to induct them.
I will attempt to induct a current NFL player. He's bounced around a little bit in the past few years. Mike even wanted him to come to the Bills. If you can think.
Wait, what? You say football or hockey?
NFL. I misspoke and said NHL first.
Okay.
But I think if we're looking at age, if we're looking at production from what he was, Bobby Wagner is past his prime.
I didn't say no.
No? You don't think so?
He had one of his highest graded PFFs. I know PFFs and everything, but he was like the highest graded linebacker just last year. He played on a crap team, sure, but I think he's still.
I'd say he's still effective.
I think he's still.
But is he in his
Okay,
prime?
no, that's the same as the Brooks argument.
Okay. Is he in his peak? No.
That's the same as the
But
Brooks
is he in
argument.
prime? Yes, because he's still an elite linebacker.
All I'm saying, same as the Brooks.
I agree. I'm keeping my. I'm
if we're taking Brooks out, then Bobby Wagner's definitely not going in.
That's the thing. Is his peak? I don't even think he's still contending on his peak because I think he had the best season as for any linebacker last year. Like you can make a case for it.
All right, let me revise. I'll pitch another.
No. Okay.
He had a backup. He knew.
I had a backup.
Flat on his face.
Okay. This gentleman. They have to be current players, correct?
Yes, they can't be retired.
Yes,
because
okay.
of course they.
Yes, because that's kind of a toss-up. I was looking for that one.
What do you mean a toss-up?
I think, again, same reasons as Wagner. Leonard Fournette past his prime.
There's a better case for that.
He was my kind of backup.
He's definitely past his peak. Does he even sign up a team yet?
He's a free agent.
That right there.
I wouldn't say he's this criteria past his prime.
Yeah, I think that's hard to say.
I feel like he could still be effective.
Yeah.
He's not at his, like we said, he's not in his peak, but I don't think he's past his prime.
I think like a team that doesn't have an established running back, I still think he could potentially take over.
Do something for him?
Yeah. But I don't think he could.
He couldn't do what he did.
It's like Zeke. I don't know how to put Zeke. Zeke is in the past.
He's in the past his prime Hall of Fame. That's why.
Yeah, but see, Zeke's in. But I think if we look at it case by case, Zeke versus Leonard Fournette, I don't think Zeke is an effective player anymore.
Yeah,
I think he's shot.
Yeah,
his knees are shot. I think he's actually shot. I think Leonard Fournette has a little bit left.
You think he's got a little left in the tank?
Well, because we already thought he was shot, and then he had playoff Lenny, and like that Bucks team was just so weird with all that energy. Like I feel like I gotta see one more year.
Yeah.
Where do you think he goes?
It's just bound to be a team after the draft that goes, we need a running back.
Yeah, and get some.
And a vet in the room. It's kind of like how people sometimes wait to like see after like the second wave of free agency happens. Not second wave, but like the veteran wave of free agency of all the guys that like missed out on the big money, and there's only like a couple $1 million left. But after the draft, teams whiff on the position. Yeah. Like if the Bills pursue, like it's kind of like a Shaq Lawson and Jordan Phillips. Like if somehow if they did those signings after the draft, it'd be like that. Like they whiffed on the D line, so then they have the backup plan. So I think he'll be out.
He's not out of his prime yet. I understand what you're saying.
I think he could still be productive.
Okay.
I think you just gotta take the L.
Yeah, I don't think I have a third one. Yeah, I think.
Do you have another sport? Like you don't have to go. You can see yourself.
No, I did Patrick Kane. I tried earlier. My first one I did.
That was a good one.
Just so you know, this could be like you could do a coach or a general manager. By the way, like I did Bill Belichick. It's not just players.
You went 0 for 2 today.
No, yeah, I'm tapping.
I mean, you don't want to strike out. You're just okay going to roll.
Yeah, maybe.
Come on, you want to take a big swing of Anthony Richardson. Come on, 0-2, take a swing.
Okay,
take a swing.
Past their prime. Jerry Jones as a GM.
Yeah, okay, I'm good. You're
0 for 3.
Next one.
Yeah, no.
I just don't like Jerry Jones. Sorry, that was kind of a toss-up there. But
Jerry Jones, actually, if the Dallas Cowboys weren't good the last couple of years, actually would have been a good one.
Would have been a better one.
Les Snead?
I don't know.
Trade them picks?
Yeah, but he won a Super Bowl 2 years ago.
Yeah, but how was that team? He really just went all in and then now.
Yeah, but he won.
Yeah, but the team is screwed for the future.
Yeah. But I mean, they could potentially bounce back.
No.
Oh no, I'm tapping. That's it for me today. I'll attempt again another time because I don't know that was.
Listen, it's hard. It's harder than you think to get.
It is because now with our new criteria, it's different. Not really, but I mean, it is like the peak versus prime ratio. Like you kind of have to.
It's like It's like Leonard Fournette and who was your first one? Blanket Bobby Wagner.
Bobby Wagner.
Actually, Bobby Wagner was just a bad pick. But Leonard Fournette would have been like, you know how like we have the Hall of Very Good, like with Philip Rivers, who shouldn't be a Hall of Famer, but probably will be. That's Leonard Fournette right now in the Pastor Prime Hall of Fame. Like he's the Hall of Very Pastor Peak.
I gotcha. No, that makes sense. I mean, yeah, I'll attempt again at some point. I mean, today was just.
He'll step up to the plate again.
I'll step up to the plate.
Yeah,
I mean,
you gotta get the comments back. Listen. You duffed a chip. You tipped over the green, and then you chipped in the bunker.
Yeah, exactly.
You're calling the hole. You're going on the next one.
It's over. But I think I hear something. I think I hear something happening right now. If I had to say what was coming, I think I'd have to put some serious money on Mike's Buffalo trivia. I think it's time. I think it's time for some serious trivia questions leading up to this NFL draft, and we're ready for them whenever you are.
All right, so we'll start with the first one. Bill's question: not which player, like where a player went to school, but where did our very own Brandon Bean get his degree from?
Oh man!
Oh my God! Well, not William and Mary, because that was from McDermott.
Yeah, McDermott was too easy.
That would have been too easy. This one's, I don't know. Well,
oh my God!
Bean has kind of like that southern.
He's got a southern twang.
Okay, I was gonna say draw, but
kind of talks like this. He talks about his draft picks and just kind of goes through.
I'm gonna say it's probably some random school. I'm gonna say the University of Tennessee.
Bama.
Okay, yeah, no, you none of you were gonna get
Was it
UNC Wilmington?
North Carolina.
He's from North Carolina.
North Carolina.
I almost said,
and how long was he with the Panthers? Carolina connection. Brandon Bean.
Well, he left in 2017.
Yeah.
He's probably 50.
He started with the Panthers in 1998, and he's not 50.
How old is he? 47?
46.
Okay.
Is McGerm older than him?
Yeah.
I honestly was about to say North Carolina Greensboro.
Nah.
But
UNC Wilmington.
Then I shouldn't have won it as big as I did.
All right.
Next
continue
question.
with the college theme here for the Sabres.
Jeez.
How many players on the roster went to college?
Okay, let me cook.
College hockey.
Let's think.
Let me cook.
Let's just think. Let's talk out loud for a minute here.
Skinner, no. Thompson, no. Tuck, yes.
Yep.
Quinn, no. Paterka, no. Quinn, no. I mean, Cousins, no.
Kidline, no.
Kidline, no. Middlestat, yes. Yost, crap. Yost, I'm gonna say.
I kind of want to say yes for Yost.
Okay, we'll put Yost. I think he might have won like North Dakota or something.
Yeah.
Like that. Olofsson, no. Oposo, I'm gonna say yes. Yes. Well, yeah, I would say Oposo because he was born in Minnesota.
Power, yes, we know that.
Yes,
just came from college.
Oh, we're not done with the forwards yet.
Okay.
Grimson's no.
Yeah, really putting a lot of thought into this.
I know, dang. I can't.
How many are we at? Yes.
Greenway,
yes,
because I think he went to Boston College.
6, right?
6. We're at 6. All right, so defenseman,
Power,
yes.
yes.
We already had him, though. Samuelson, yes, that's 7.
Okay.
No Darlene, no Yoki Haru. Bryson, yes.
Yep.
I think he went to North Dakota. 8.
Goaltending?
Let me cook.
Okay.
Labushkin, no. Stillman, no. I'm probably blanking on another defenseman, but okay. Levi, yes, 9. Are we counting Craig? Yeah, Craig. I think Craig's Canadian.
Craig's so far removed from college.
No, I'm saying no to Craig. No UPL. Comrie. I think Comrie's Canadian, so he might be juniors. I'm gonna say there's 9.
I'm with him on that.
If there's 8 and Yost wasn't in, I'm gonna hit you though.
Okay.
There was 11.
11.
You missed a big one.
Who?
You missed a big one.
Who?
That I can't believe. I'll save him for last. Alex Tuck.
Okay.
Jacob Bryson.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Casey Middlestat.
Mm-hmm.
Vinny Hinestroza.
Oh my God!
Literally,
how did we not?
Your brother's
Your
roommate.
brother was a roommate with him.
There's one.
I wasn't thinking. Wait, he said, is he actually? Oh, he is on the actual roster.
Devin Levi, Owen Power, Matthias Samuelson, Kyle Poso, Tyson Jost, Jordan Greenway, and the one you were so confidently said no, Tage Thompson.
You went to UConn. Oh, I'm dumb. Why did I think Tage is Canadian for a second?
You missed 2 big ones there.
Oh,
Tage Thompson and
God.
Vinny Hinestroza, who was literally your brother's college roommate.
Okay. In my defense,
I hope your father
Time out.
grills you for that.
Time out. In my defense, or most like listener, yes. Time out. I didn't realize. I forgot that Vinny Henderson was even on the roster. I'm gonna be completely honest.
I can't believe
I thought he was in the AHL.
I can't believe you're like Skinner. No, Thompson. No.
Okay, Thompson was a bad one. Thompson's on me. I
That's
knew he
brutal.
went to UConn.
All right.
If you would have told me what school you went to, I would have told you went to UConn. So
Hit us with the final question.
Okay.
Michael.
So, in the NFL, we all know players come out of college to play. What are the 3 schools that have players that earned a combined over $1 billion in earnings?
Alabama.
3 schools.
No, Alabama doesn't have a quarterback.
No, like all time.
No, like I'm talking, like he's saying of all time.
All time, not all time.
A lot of picks come out of Bama. I would have to say that's one.
Notre Dame. Okay, you just give us
There's
just
3. Okay. I'll
Okay.
give you a hint, there's 3.
Have either of them we said been the correct answer? Notre
Southern
Dame or
California is
Alabama?
one.
Just you have to have all 3 of them in at once.
Okay, Notre Dame, USC, Bama. We'll put 3.
Are
Yeah,
you-
I'm yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna keep those 3.
What did you say? Okay, so
I'm
what are
going
the
with
3?
I'm same 3 he is.
Bama, USC,
3.
Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just tell us how much we got right in that.
Oh, you got 1 right.
1 out of 3.
Yep.
Bama,
Bama's right.
Michigan,
No.
Ohio State.
LSU.
Ohio State.
Okay.
And you said LSU? And it's LSU. Louisiana State.
Let's go. We got there. We got
No,
there.
you know I was thinking too much in the past because
Cal is 4.
You got to think South.
Yeah,
Like, that's
well,
like
because USC.
Cal is 4. A&M is 5.
University of California.
no way.
California.
Yeah, because they have like Rodgers and stuff.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
$3 million.
And Jared Goff.
Yeah, I know what you think.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
sa- that's what I'm
I
saying.
understand how you were thinking about it now. Makes sense.
I was thinking too much in the future, like future past, but like how we draft picks.
future thinker.
So yeah, that's it.
All right. Well, that is going to do it for this Funky Friday Fun Time edition of the Buffalonia podcast. I'm Joe Callie, and as always, I was joined by Dom Loss and Mike Marino. Dom, Mike, how do we always end these?
Go Sabres.
Go Bills.